Hey guys, today's quick video is on why the fast food restaurants are kind of struggling. Um, to me, I think it's kind of like karma, guys. I mean, they treat the employees like garbage. They underpay them. They don't pay them that great. Yeah, you might say, well, they make $20 an hour, but let's call a spade a spade. $20 an hour is nothing in today's society. I make 1780 an hour and I can barely pay my bills. So don't give me the $20 an hour bullshit, because $20 an hour is like the new minimum wage. But the reason why these young people don't care is because their rent is probably $1,400 to $1,600. Here they're making fucking $18 to $20 at McDonald's. Like I said, it's basically minimum wage, and they're struggling to pay their bills. You know, they get their paycheck at McDonald's, they get their paycheck at Burger King, and then they have to pay their $1,400 to $1,600 rent. They have to save up multiple paychecks just to pay their rent. So all these Gen Zers are really disgruntled. I went to a fast food restaurant called Wendy's yesterday. As I'm driving in, literally my brother's like, "Oh wow, there's a mouse right there." Like, that was the first impression we saw in drive-through, was a mouse. More than likely, that's because there's trash around the dumpster. 20 years ago, 25 years ago, young people would have picked up that trash. They would have raked it up. They would have made sure there wasn't no trash around the dumpster, because people like me would have known it would attract mice and rats, and I would have cared. But nowadays, your average young person doesn't give a fuck if there's mice outside. He don't care if there's trash outside. Because he's upset. He's barely paying his bills. He's barely paying his rent. He's got $5 in his pocket. And then so we went to Wendy's, saw the mouse, and then we got to the window, and the manager was fighting with the grillman. There was a grill guy there, and she said something like, just don't say anything. She said something like, just don't say anything, blah blah blah. She was basically trying to tell the guy to stop arguing with her. Um, but that's what you're getting at these fast food restaurants. You're getting disgruntled employees that hate their job, disgruntled employees that are underpaid, disgruntled employees that might have only $5 in their pocket, if that. They may not even have enough money to buy supper at McDonald's because they're so broke. Here they have a lunch break. They may not even have money to buy lunch because they're so fucking broke. So you can tell that all these Gen Zers are really disgruntled. They're depressed, they're upset because of the way the workplace is going, the way the pay is going, the way the rent situation is. A lot of these people are living at home with mom and dad, so they're already a little stressed out. I'm sure mom and dad are putting all kinds of expectations on them. But anyway, guys, this is not how it was. I used to work at McDonald's back in the olden days. Back in 1999, I worked at McDonald's for 5 years, and the customer service was way better. Nowadays, you're not getting good customer service. I mean, my brother actually said he didn't even know if he wanted to eat those burgers. We got 2 cheeseburgers yesterday. He didn't even know if we should eat the burgers because the grillman was disgruntled, and we're thinking, geez, if he's disgruntled arguing with a manager, how do we know he's doing a quality job on the grill? How do we know he's not? How do we know he's washing his hands and making sure everything's sanitary? Because that's what happens when you have a disgruntled employee. They stop caring. They stop caring whether their hands are clean. They stop caring whether their station is clean, because they're disgruntled and upset and borderline in crisis. So I think this is all bad karma for the people running these restaurants, the CEOs that treat the employees like shit. It's all bad karma. I recommend to these CEOs to treat your staff really well. That way you get good restaurant customer service. That way when people like me come through, they're not seeing mice in the dumpster area because the young people are picking up that trash. What is the answer to all this? I don't really know. It seems like the country has really taken a dive for the worse. I'm hoping things get better. If you guys have any comments on this subject, on fast food workers, customer service, or anything, you can leave it in the comments, things you've noticed, any stories you might have. But you can like, subscribe, and share, guys. Don't forget to check out my merch. That's Faith Rising on Amazon, FAITHRIZING. FAITHRIZING on Amazon. And thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and God bless you.